Welcome back to the Moms Interrupted podcast.
We're your hosts, Taylor and Natasha.
Between us, we're moms of two raising little ones with backgrounds in lactation counseling, childbirth education, and doula support.
But more than anything, we're two moms figuring it out in real time, just like you. So reheat your coffee, get comfy on the couch, and join us every Thursday morning.
This is Moms Interrupted. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Happy birthday to Natasha.
Oh, yeah, so happens.
Birthdays as a mom just really, they change.
It's just, yeah, it's one of those things that changes. Obviously, like, you're still who you are and you still are like, we're celebrating my birthday. It's just different. Today I woke up and my 15 baby's up yelling at me to make her sausages. Like, it's Miss Rachel. We are on our normal daily trajectory. I'm not like laying in bed being like pampered by my husband anymore.
Yeah.
My husband's not even here. Like
on a work trip.
Yeah, like, it's just different now. It's
Yeah.
a normal day. We got to get out of the house. We got to go to school. We got to go to childcare. So yeah, it's just funny. I was looking at old videos of birthdays past last night, just sort of reminiscing. For me, birthdays are sort of like a reminiscing time.
Yeah.
I like to like kind of.
It used to be such a big deal, I feel like.
It used to be such a
Or
big.
for me, I loved birthdays.
Oh, and I love celebrating other people's birthdays.
Yeah,
It's not just
me
like
too.
not just about me. I just like love a birthday. I love a reason to celebrate.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was looking at videos of birthdays past, and like I was in Vegas with little John, like raging my what off.
Oh my God. Birthdays
Things have changed.
Birthdays then versus birthdays now. Oh my gosh. I was just at the dentist yesterday, and every time I'm at the dentist, I'm reminded of a time in college on my 22nd birthday. And I know it was my 22nd birthday because we kept listening on repeat to I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
The 22nd
Okay.
year when that came out, that song was everything.
Talk about my prime.
It literally.
And my friend was like, cheers, with a champagne bottle. And we heard a plop, and part of my front tooth
No.
fell into the champagne bottle. And I spent the whole birthday crying my eyes out because I looked like a hillbilly.
Stop. Taylor.
I went to the club with like half a tooth.
You did not.
I did.
You
And then I
didn't go to
bawled
the
my eyes out
emergency?
at 2 a.m.
You didn't go to the
eating
emergency?
pizza. There's like photos of me smiling with like half a tooth. Oh my God.
Oh my God, priorities. You weren't like, I need to go
Priorities.
get my tooth fixed. You were like, well, it's my birthday,
Well,
so this
no,
can
because
wait.
You have to go to the dentist. It was like a bind. It's not like it was bleeding. It's like I had to get a binder,
Oh.
like part of a fake tooth.
Did you save the tooth to have them put it back on? Like, is
No.
that how it works?
No.
I've never had
no.
any tooth issues.
It's
so
just like a fake little piece of
Okay.
white that you can't really tell.
yeah, no, I can't tell.
Yeah.
Good. They did a good job.
They did
I
do a
thought
good
that there
job.
was like emergency dentists, but no, I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is that's what I did on my 22nd birthday. And now, like, my last birthday was, a decade later, last year, 32.
Yeah.
And we went to brunch.
Yeah.
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 And I was pregnant. Didn't even get a mimosa.
The pregnant birthdays are really, for me, just the pits.
Yeah.
But alas, the summer house reunion is on tonight, or sorry, it was on last night, but it's started at 8 p.m., which obviously is much too late for me to watch. So tonight I'll be watching it at like maybe 6 o'clock. That's what I'm doing for my birthday.
I love it.
That is my personal Super Bowl. And that's how I plan to celebrate. So yeah, things have changed.
My baby is turning into a real human.
Yeah.
At 3 months, your baby just starts being awake
Yeah.
and talks.
Like really
clearly.
awake.
Yeah. I feel like that's been a really big turning point for me is the 3 month.
Oh my God, I have to tell you something.
Oh my God. Oh, the ketchup.
No.
Oh, what?
Look at my neck. Is it on the other side? I have a hickey. I have a hickey.
Oh, from
Leah. My daughter.
Oh my God.
This morning, because she still sucks on my neck, she gave me my first hickey.
Your first hickey.
Like from her.
Oh. First hickey at 33.
On my
'cause remember
33rd
when it was,
birthday.
Remember it was like cool.
Yeah.
For hickeys were cool.
It's right there.
I see it. That's a big bruise.
Yeah, so I have a hickey for my 33rd birthday. Wild times.
From your 1.5-year-old.
Yeah, who thinks that she can still nurse on my neck. She only tries to latch onto my neck, which is interesting, but I mean, whatever. I don't care. Just like, please stop crying.
Yeah. I have a hot take.
Tell me.
My sister and I had babies at the same time. She was talking to me about how brutal the nights have been. And every time we hang out, her baby is like perfect angel, like sleeps wherever, doesn't cry in the carrier in the day. And my baby is like so hard to get down in the day sometimes. And so this is my hot take. You can only have one, a good nighttime sleeper or a good daytime sleeper.
100,000,000%. I got 2 of them and I'm past the baby stage with both. And let me just say, my first, great sleeper at night. Loved to sleep at night, but didn't want to take a nap. Wasn't winding down for a nap. Was never tired. My second, loves a nap. Just nap. Loves it. I put her in her crib for her nap and she's like, night, mama. See you later.
Oh my God. And naps for hours.
And then at night, 11:30, mama. I'm like, what? Go to bed. Like, you get one. I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
The minute 7 p.m. rolls around, she's just like sleepy girl.
Good. But you know what?
But you know what? I'd rather have that. I'd rather sleep at night.
My night sleep
because
is king.
I had reverse my first.
Exactly.
I was up all night bouncing on a stupid birth ball at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
With her, it's just like, okay, good night.
Yeah, amazing. We will take it. We love night sleep. Good job, Cora. Something else I want to talk about today. We're just bouncing all around today because it's my birthday and I'm going to do whatever I want.
I love it.
I've been fighting off this whatever weird May respiratory illness for like 2 weeks now. But over the weekend, it got me. It took me down and I was like, okay, so my body is telling me you actually are going to rest whether you like it or not. You know, that's what happens.
Yeah.
And my little one was sick too. And no one talks about how when you are feeling better and your kids are feeling better, but you're still like kind of gross, right? Like snotty or coughing.
You can't do anything.
And you can't do anything or go anywhere without being irresponsible because you're probably still contagious. But they're like, send them to school. It's like, no wonder we're all sick all the time.
I know. Because
like,
people have to send them
well,
to
because
school.
because you have to. But like nobody talks about how they're like full back to energy. And you're like, what are we going to do all day when we're not supposed to go anywhere? 2 issues. What am I going to do with you? And also, if you got to go back to school, sorry, everyone. Yeah, it's a sad reality on both fronts. Both fronts.
Okay, what are we talking about today? Lots of things. I just have 2 really quick hot takes, actually.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Me.
So now that I have a 3-month-old, she's no longer just like always hiding in my front pack. People really like see her.
Yeah, she's popping out.
She's a human. Okay, here's my hot take. There's been a lot of, oh my God, she looks just like your husband. She looks just like her dad. Oh my God, spitting image. Okay, here's my hot take. I think we should tone it down a little from saying your infant looks like the dad.
Yeah.
Like, let's calm down. We don't know what they're going to look like.
Well, and also like they're bald. So yeah.
And also just like, give me a break. Just say they look so much like both of you. Oh, I
so
see
cute.
This, so cute.
Yeah.
Like that. But like, I don't, maybe this is a big hot take, but like, I'm really overhearing like, oh my God, like you birthed your husband. I'm like, great.
Like, thanks.
Thank you. I birthed my husband, did all the work, and now she looks nothing like me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's positives here, right? Let's flip the script. Like maybe she'll have your personality.
No, she looks like me. I see it. Why don't you see it?
I mean, to be fair, you and your husband kind of look alike. So like in
no one hot take. Never say that to someone.
I mean, just
I don't want to marry my sibling.
No, just in the sense that you're like
both
like
white.
blonde white people. You know what I mean? Nobody's surprised that your kids look like how they do.
Okay, I get it. Moving on.
Taylor did not like my take on that.
Because this brings me to my other hot take. My daughter, I try not to show her face, but you can kind of see her hair. This is for all the red-haired mamas out there. This is my hot take. Stop telling moms, Oh my God, your baby has red hair. I know. I pushed her out of me. It's not like you go up to a baby like, oh my God, your baby has brown hair.
Yeah.
Oh my God, your baby has blonde hair.
Right.
Give me a break.
You're like, leave me alone.
I'm already hearing the ginger comments.
Yeah.
It's a hard world for gingers. And I just want her to feel welcome.
She is welcomed. I love her.
But funny comment. I was like, oh, I hope, part of me hopes maybe she's not, because I have a lot of red hair cousins and they can't really go in the sun.
Yeah.
And someone was like, you better hope they're not, because also the playground.
Rude.
And I thought it was funny. I love this guy who said it, but I was just like, whoa, it starts early. The ginger comments.
Yeah.
Like they go deep. The teasing,
Yeah.
the bullying.
Yeah.
It's starting, it's just, I'm already thinking about it, and she's 3 months old.
Right. Yeah, it's sad.
It's a tough world out there for redheads.
Speaking of the playground, my son started cussing at preschool, and so I need to like really reel it in.
Literally this morning I was like, can you go grab that shit and put it in the back of my car? And my husband was like, stuff? Can I grab the stuff? Why do I feel like I have to say shit?
I don't know, but we're driving to school this morning, and my son, he's 4. He goes, "What's that freaking car doing?"
Okay, no one talks about how you have to stop swearing when you're a parent.
I think people do talk about it. We
Well, it's
just haven't gotten the memo yet.
It's something I never thought about, and now all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God. You don't realize how much you swear until you have kids.
Totally. Yeah,
Who knew?
Because they're like parrots. And you're like, oh my God, do I say that?
And also my husband's checking me left and right.
Oh
like,
my God.
I did not know.
I'm like, stop policing me.
He is the naughty word police.
I know. I'm like, do we need a swear jar so I can get you off my back? I mean, geez.
But they're right.
No,
they're correct.
No, that's what makes it the most annoying.
I know.
Because like
I can't help it.
No, and like I can and I should, but also
sometimes I feel like you need a good old swear word to get your point across.
Totally. And like, smart people will be like, well, you should have a better vocabulary than that. And I'll be like, what the fuck? That's what I have to say to that. What the fuck?
Moving on.
We're going to talk about all kinds of fun things today. And we're going to start with toddlers, because Taylor is in it right now with the 1, 2, 2 transition. And let's hear about it. Let's hear about a day in the life. Let's hear about the real things. Let's get the hard-hitting journalism. What's going on in the transition right now?
Oh my God. Okay. It's crazy. So my toddler is almost 3. Mm-hmm. And he is the sweetest, most amazing boy ever.
And also.
My husband and I are really in it right now. I think that postpartum with toddlers is not for the weak. I don't think everyone would want to do it. I don't think everyone would want to sign up for this if they saw my day-to-day right now. The regressions are crazy.
Right. Which is normal, but like, God.
Oh my gosh. And I don't think people talk enough about how sometimes there's a crazy load on the preferred parent.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on this.
People don't talk about the preferred parent enough, and it's a really big
it's exhausting.
Like we get so many comments
popular.
We get so many comments from husbands that are like, if you had a present dad, this wouldn't be an issue. I'm like, oh, trust me, my husband is right there next to me.
I'm sorry.
Doing everything right.
And doing everything that he can. And I'm sorry, but like it's biology sometimes. And also sometimes it's just one person is preferred. Like my husband just went on a work trip and my son was losing his ever loving mind.
Because they prefer parents for different things.
Right.
For example, my son will get hurt and he's like, Mama, I need you.
Yeah.
And I'm nursing. And then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose.
Of course.
We've seen the biggest tantrums we have ever seen in this postpartum period.
Hot take.
It's crazy.
Hot take. 2.75 to 3.75 is the most insane age.
It's just like no regulation for emotion.
We struggled that year. And of course, that's right when my daughter was born too. And maybe it's causation, maybe it's correlation. But we struggled that year the most with behavior stuff and acting out and hitting and kicking and biting and all of those things. They're so unreasonable. And I know that's normal development, but it is, you're in it right now. Like you're in the phase that I was 1 year ago. And I was like,
Yeah. I mean, talk about postpartum rage. I told my husband the other day, it's funny because we released an episode with a parent coach early on, and like
a year ago.
And one of the most viral clips was about your kid is not manipulating you. I don't know anymore. Questionable.
So relatable.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure that boy knows what he's doing.
I think the point, right, is like they are trying to test you and see like what they can get away with and like how to get a reaction out of you. But it comes from a place of like wanting attention more than like wanting to fuck with you.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It just was funny because I was thinking about that and I was like backtracking a little bit.
Totally.
I don't know. I told my husband recently, I'm like, he does this to upset me.
Yeah. We have hired a dog trainer in the past. My dog pees on the doorstep out of spite. And she's like, dogs don't have spite. I'm like, this dog does. So like, I don't know. You know, like they're like, the experts say all these things. And then like, I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not sure. My son that peeing outside is fair game, right?
Yeah.
But he knows he cannot pee on the pavement part of outside. He has to pee on the grass.
Right.
And he'll look me in the eye and pull down his pants and just like,
like what are you going to do?
Pavement. And then
what's your like
lose it.
Yeah, I know. But are there consequences? Like, what do you do?
Every day I am like, you can't watch TV. You won't get dinner. You won't get this.
You won't get dinner. I'm dead.
And then I give him all of it.
Yeah.
It's just like constant, I'm going to throw away your monster truck.
Empty threats. Yeah.
But even if I do threaten him, it's like,
But what if you do throw his monster truck in the trash? Will he care?
extreme tantrum.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, extreme tantrum. And then my husband's like, not everything can be a bribe. Like you can get chicken nuggets for dinner or something. He's like, we can't bribe our toddler to do every single thing in life. I'm like, well, you figure it out then, because this is the only thing that works.
Yes, in life, like, but I think that's a little dramatic. Like, okay, we're just trying to get through this phase right now where we have a newborn.
I'm just trying to get through each day.
Yeah, exactly. We have a newborn and a toddler, and I'm just trying to survive. So I do think there's something to be said about lowering the bar, even if it's momentarily. Yeah, you can figure out your parenting style in a little bit with him and how you want to have consequences and how you want to instill that not all your threats are empty threats, right? But like right now, it's like, God, just stop. Like,
yeah, it's like,
I'm just trying to survive. So let me bribe him.
Yeah, and he's 2.
Right.
I'm like, he can be a different person in 2 years. Like,
right.
I'm going to offer the cheddar bunnies.
Yeah. Sue me.
Whatever works. But anyway, I do lose it a lot. I think the postpartum rage combined with the like 0% listening, I feel like I do not rule my household at all.
The listening is so tough because that's something that really triggers me. My husband's like, why are you so mad?
So I took a tool from our recent book we read.
Okay.
Which is funny because it was about relationships, but I used it on my toddler. Instead of telling him to do something, I explain why. I'm like, can you please clean up where you just peed? Or else mama has to do this and I cannot cook you dinner.
Right.
Or something. Like I just kind of explain why he has to do something and he kind of listens. So that's kind of a hot tip
Which makes sense because, like, I don't want to do something just because someone's barking it at me.
I know.
I want to do things.
Like, Kelly, clean up your toys. Kelly, do this. Kelly, do this.
Well, and it's sort
Kelly,
of nonstop too, right? Like,
ooh, I finally got a door lock because my toddler figured out all the other locks. And so I got one at the very top. So if you're struggling with that, I mean, he literally would just walk straight out of the house. Like, where are you going?
even if your deadbolt is locked, he could undo it.
He can undo it.
Oh, yeah. You that is like a safety issue.
No, we are, I mean, my toddler drags our chairs in the kitchen to wherever he feels like he should in the house and climbs pantries, climbs everything, takes stuff out, throws it all over the place. And I go, why did you do that? He goes, because I want to. If I hear because I want to one more time.
Yeah.
So I need to stop asking him, why did you do that? I need to say, we don't do that.
Yeah. I think talk is cheap.
Yeah.
Like toddlers don't understand talk.
I had a really low moment the other day because he wouldn't come inside. And I was like, the boogeyman's going to get you outside if you don't come in. Connor was like, whoa, we're threatening with like spiritual like ghosts now? He's like, you're going to give him nightmares. I was like, oh yeah, that was a little far. It's like the boogeyman's coming, and he was like, what? And cried. Oh, no. And I was like, I'm kidding. There's no boogeyman. Never mind. Stay outside. It's okay. God, I'm just learning on the go.
And you're surviving. Like you don't sleep. Your brain is just not in a place to really make these kinds of decisions.
Boogeyman?
The things that come out of my mouth when I am parenting and frustrated, I am like, oh, okay, so like I'm my dad in 1997. The words that come out of me, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was in there, you know? Like with my first, I felt like I was so patient, and then the second one comes around and I'm like, oh, okay, I actually am unhinged, and the postpartum rage 21 months in is still there.
I think it's the postpartum rage paired with the mama bear protection hormones.
For sure.
Like there's something biological happening here.
For sure, it is biological. And I think the regression thing is also biological because they are in this stage where they want autonomy.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be told what to do all the time.
Yes.
And they're just navigating their boundaries and where they kind of fit in. I think about it like a pack of dogs a lot. They're figuring out where they fit into the pack. Yeah. Like, are they higher up on the totem pole than the baby? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love it.
And just in general with his energy levels, I have to run him like a dog too. So maybe we're not so different than animals after all.
We're not. We are animals.
No, we are dressed up in clothes. Okay, but I think we should talk more about postpartum rage.
Yes.
Okay, so postpartum rage is being recognized as a postpartum mood disorder, just like anxiety and depression is. It's not a separate diagnosis, but it's just being like talked about more because it's a symptom that is present and common in postpartum. It's not part of the Edinburgh scale. That's more depression and anxiety and like sadness and like baby blues and all those things that people talk about. But it's interesting because like when we've talked about that kind of stuff before, people are like, well, what about postpartum rage?
Yeah. My fuse is short.
My fuse is short. My patience is less. We have so many things on our plate to juggle and think about on no sleep and
with no
help and just a lot of exhaustion on many levels, right? Not just from the lack of sleep, but there's a hormonal shift postpartum. It's dramatic, and the rage and the hormones go hand in hand. I think that if you just think about it on like a very basic sense, of course you feel ragey. You barely get to like feed yourself or shower or take care of your basic needs. And then you're caring for another human household and like a dog. Like, I'm sorry, but that meme where the mom is doing everything and then the dog barks and she's like, Jessica! That's me. I can't listen to one more thing. Like when there's a leaf blower and your baby's trying to take a nap. The rage that fills my body.
Yeah. Leaf blowers should be illegal.
Why do they exist? It's
okay.
not actually a tool. It's just like moving the problem around. Pick up a rake.
Thank you.
Pick up a rake.
Leaf blowers, hot take, don't actually clean anything.
Is the purpose just to blow the leaves so that they're in a pile so that you can then rake them up into a bag?
I think the purpose is to put them in someone else's property instead of yours.
Is that what's happening at your house?
Where do the leaves go? Somewhere else.
Right. Blowing them around.
It just
seems like an invention, like one of those things where it's like, what problem is this solving? Because it's making a lot of noise, but like, what is it actually doing for us?
And the electric ones aren't even that quieter.
Some towns have them banned. That's how much people hate leaf blowers.
It's a mom's worst nightmare.
A mom's worst nightmare.
I'm over them.
Yeah. I think that part of the thing is just going back to postpartum rage, and like we're not experts, but like figuring out what your triggers are. So like for me, it's one of those things where it's like everything piles up, right? Piles up. And then like the end of the day, I'm like, I'm done. I've had enough, you know?
There's a peak in the postpartum rage. It's like 3 p.m.
Totally. And that's also
it's like universal.
Like biologically when you're like the most tired. You have an energy spike, and then like 2-3 p.m. is when things go downhill, and then you typically get another little spike around the dinner time hours. Ask me to do anything between 2 and 4 p.m. I'll have my ass on the couch.
Exactly.
I do think that naming it and being like, this is postpartum rage, and then realizing what your triggers are and being able to identify them, and then talking about it with your partner and figuring out how you can delegate or get things off your plate. I just like decided with the second kid, like I no longer am going to the grocery store every week. I'm ordering groceries. And yes, it's an extra $10 a week plus tip. Saving me my mental health is worth it.
Yeah.
So I think just little things like that. And also just recognizing that like, we're all having it at differing levels, right? Taylor with the leaf blower, me with the dog,
the
toddler not listening is for sure a trigger.
It's a huge trigger for me.
My son is no longer a toddler, so like preschool age child trying to hurt the little one, like I can't. My son yesterday hit my daughter in the face with a blow up plastic baseball bat, but I was just like, what is wrong with you? Like, are you deranged? But I know that's just normal.
Yeah.
But like, you could really hurt someone.
But I feel like it's not spoken about enough how terrifying it is to not be able to leave your toddler with the newborn.
Yes.
Like you can't just put them down in the bassinet. They're not safe in there.
They're not safe.
He will crawl up into it.
Yeah.
And try to pick her up to help.
Someone once told me that the most dangerous thing for your baby is your toddler, and I will never forget that because it's so true. It's the most dangerous thing in your house for your newborn is your older child.
Yeah.
My son was picking up my daughter. She was standing on the coffee table, and he was picking her up and throwing her onto the couch while I was in the kitchen making dinner. And I didn't see the first one, and I guess they were all laughing. And then the second one hurt, and I'm like, awesome. Like, why? Like, I'm right there. I'm like 20 feet away. We have a small house,
and
you know?
I will say, as they get older, it's a little more unavoidable. Like they're going to like roughhouse,
and it's a little bit more safe because the little one can like, you know,
but right now like he tries to pick her up, and I'm like, this is actually like, I don't know. People talk a lot about the chaos, but they don't talk a lot about the safety.
Right.
And how it's actually, I'm like genuinely terrified of my toddler when it comes to my baby. And it's such a it's like all those hard feelings paired with like trying to still be sweet and supportive and emotional towards him.
Right.
And
instead of just seeing him as a threat.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes. It's like been hard.
Yeah. And it's hard.
A lot of guilt.
There's a lot of guilt too, because you want to nurture your relationship with that child. But I feel like all I'm doing.
He runs around with scissors.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Because he finds them.
You have to find them and lock them away.
They were locked. He figured it out.
No. You have to put them away. Yeah.
There's nowhere to put our things. I'm going to have to get a safe just for scissors.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just next level.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like,
he is like a climber, and neither of my kids ever, or not so far with Leah, I don't know, but like she has never like gotten a chair. So that's a whole different scenario.
Pray for me.
Yeah, I pray for you. Should we move on to more things postpartum, like your period returning, which is not something that you're dealing with yet, but we've talked about it in the past. But someone messaged us so funny. She was like, why did no one tell me about this? It can be really alarming.
So alarming and so criminal that we even ever have to get our period again after we have kids. I wish it was just like, oh, it's gone now. Poof.
Can we have a break?
Why?
I saw this stand-up comedian talking about if men got periods and how men are like, ew, periods. And we're like, yeah, whatever. Like, you're so mean. Just like happens to us. There's nothing we can do about it. And then she was like, well, if men got periods, we would be like, ew, Joe, you're leaking and disgusting. Get out of my house. Like, no, don't sit on that couch. No, you're not allowed to sit on that chair. You're leaking. Like, we would be so mean. We'd be like, Joe, go hang out in the shed until you're done bleeding. You disgusting fuck.
That is so true.
And
I
never
thought about that.
I know. I was cracking up laughing because I was like, Yes, but also they would do a less hygienic job at handling it. I just know it. So I'm like, meh.
Or there would be something developed to help them with it because men get all the studies and
yes,
stuff like that.
She was like, we'd have to remind them to change their tampons because they'd be like,
okay, hot take, tampons are out.
I'm so over tampons.
Tampons are out.
I'm sorry, who
came up with the concept?
Riddle me this. Someone was like, oh, you're bleeding out of this orifice in your internal cavity. Let's stick a cork up there. It's a no. And I know people are like the diva couple. That's still, I feel like if it's coming out, it should come out.
Back in the day, all the women would gather during their period. Everyone would be synced and they would just like let it flow. Yeah. I feel like that's what we're supposed to be doing.
For sure.
Obviously, that's not going to happen. We're not going to do that. I'm just saying like sometimes like a pad just feels like the best, or like period underwear, something like that.
I get like
it feels wrong. It feels toxic. It feels like something's going to come out in 10 years where it's causing vagina cancer. Tori.
It is predatory. What's up with the pink tax?
Well, not just that.
It shouldn't be taxed.
With the, like organic tampons. Yeah. This tampons. Right. I bet they're all toxic.
I mean, it definitely doesn't feel right, like injecting something up your vagina to like cork it up for the day.
Hot take, it feels even worse after you've gone through birth.
Oh.
It feels even more wrong.
Totally.
Things aren't meant to go up there unless it's like sex.
Right. It's like one of those things that
like it needs to come out.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Anyways,
so
period after birth.
Shocking.
Hard.
Oh, like worse cramps, heavier flow, more irregular, bigger hormone shifts. Like it's just all so annoying.
It was pretty delayed for me.
When did you get yours back with your first? How long?
I think 6 months.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, breastfeeding can impact it, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does. How much you're breastfeeding.
Right. If your baby's sleeping longer stretches at night, you get it back earlier. Or once they start solids and they're taking less volume of milk, you'll start to see it. I didn't get it both times until after a year. I'm God's favorite.
Some people get it back like weeks later, which seems so criminal.
I've heard people who stop bleeding after like 4 or 6 weeks from birth and then get their period immediately, even though they're breastfeeding. And I'm sorry for you.
Also, you might hear my daughter snoring.
Oh my God, she's so cozy.
Right by the mic. I'm trying to
She's such a little koala and cozy on you.
She's like,
I love
background noise.
I love it. So we've talked about using it as birth control. Breastfeeding is not birth control. You can still get pregnant. That's how Irish twins happen. Like, sorry, that's just like we know this already.
I have this conspiracy theory, not backed by science.
Tell me.
I think sometimes, for some reason, exclusively breastfeeding actually makes you be pregnant. I have so many friends that recently were still breastfeeding and are having babies.
But the one friend, she's fertile as you know what, but the other friend, her baby was over the age of 1.
Yeah.
After the 6 month mark, all bets are off.
Here's my conspiracy theory.
Tell me.
When they're older, so you're not breastfeeding as much, right? But you have the hormones that support those types of things flowing through your system.
You're just
so I'm like, I wonder,
Mama Earth, like fertile goddess.
Yeah, like the prolactin, all the different hormones. I'm like, does this support a pregnancy?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, I think obviously not evidence-based, but I think that like it depends on the person. Like I know people who like could not get pregnant or like would have recurring miscarriages while they were still breastfeeding, and then as soon as they stopped, they had no problems. And then we know many people who were like, whoops.
You can still get pregnant when you are breastfeeding,
and you ovulate before you get a period. So even if you think, oh, I'm not ovulating yet, you could at any moment, and you're more likely to have twins if you're breastfeeding, like 9 times more likely or something.
Oh my God. The amount of women, the amount of friends I sent that statistic to, and they were like, I never would have tried if I knew this.
Yeah.
So just so you know, the chances are literally 9 times more.
So maybe back to your anecdotal conspiracy theory. Maybe it makes your body a little cuckoo. when you're still breastfeeding and if you get pregnant.
Okay. Not a scientist,
right?
But I have a hunch.
Look, she's a witch. Like, she doesn't have to be a scientist. She just knows things.
Just saying.
Okay, so we're talking about periods, and just real quick on breastfeeding, your hormones will affect your supply momentarily. If you're still breastfeeding, get your period back. Hot tip.
Yeah.
So don't worry. I mean, it can make baby fussy. It can change the taste of your milk.
Yeah.
Weird things like that, but it is
normal.
But also
usually resolves itself, but still get help if you need help from a lactation consultant.
Also, like, acknowledge that it's a pain in the ass to have your supply dip while you have your period. Like, seriously, just make my life more annoying.
Yeah.
What the
Also, normalize. I've just been thinking about this with my own experience this time around. Normalize seeking out lactation support, even when you're not in the newborn stage. I have been going through weird things with an insane letdown on my left side, and it's been really difficult, and she's been arching a lot, and I've been considering reaching out to
I saw the
lactation
arching
consultant. Yeah.
I was like, what is happening there? She's mad.
She's mad. Only on my left side.
Have you tried, I know this is so annoying, but starting on the other side, catching the haka on the left side and then doing that side?
I just started doing that because I was like, I think this might be the only solution right now.
Yeah. That big letdown is probably like, she's like,
and I collect literally 4 ounces.
Oh my God. Taylor.
I collect like 4 ounces just from my left boob.
Yeah. She's like getting fire hosed. Yeah. She's like, please make it stop.
Yeah.
I love it, but also stop. Slow down the flow.
And you know why? It's just something I've been thinking about, and you probably know more than me, but like, you have different milk regulation times. So like, she's been sleeping more at night, so my milk is re-regulating at 3 months to be like different.
Right.
And it's just so interesting because I'm in this transition phase, and you know, breastfeeding changes so much.
Well, and the baby changes too. Yeah. So there's a lot of like adjusting. Relearning. Yes. In the clinic, we help people through the newborn phase, and then we typically do like a 3-4 month check-in because
I love that.
That's when things start to change. So lactation consultants aren't just for lactation. Like, it's like, we screen for postpartum mental health stuff. We do a lot of education on newborn behavior and what to expect, anticipatory guidance on what's coming up next. So we'll do a 3-4 month check-in because that's when sleep changes. That's when feeding changes too. Behavior changes for your baby. They're going to be awake longer. And then we do another check-in at like 5.5 months, like right before we start solids, to figure out how to navigate that. Yeah. Also, the 3 to 4 month mark is also when moms are like starting to think about going back to work sometimes, you know, same thing around 6 months. And then like another check-in at 9-10 months when solids are really ramping up. And then around 1 year when we talk about weaning, if that's what you want, unless you continue. And then again, like, we do weaning consults for, you know, around 1 year or beyond.
Right.
So yeah, normalize getting lactation support throughout your journey, not just like,
because people just talk about it in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know,
which I get, because that's when you're like, holy cow, I need help. But also there's a whole world.
Oh yeah.
Ahead of you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about postpartum periods and how it affects breastfeeding and how it affects your cycle and postpartum rage and all of those things. We're also going to touch on postpartum body image because someone asked us to talk about this recently, and you're in the thick of it with a 3-month-old. How are you feeling with the postpartum body image stuff the second time around?
Not good. Well, I kind of talked about this in the last episode, how like for me this time's actually harder with body image, just because I feel like I was exposed earlier.
Exposed to the world.
Yeah, exposed to the world. What I will say is there's this myth that like breastfeeding is going to make you skinny.
Right.
The hunger I have every day, I feel like I am a lion in the safari, like going after an antelope. I am starving.
Ravenous. And like, you can't wait. It's not like you're like, oh, I'm going to go home and make something because I'm hungry. It's like, in my belly.
I complain nonstop to my husband. Like, I'm like, this is so postpartum relatable. I complain to him all the time. Like, oh, I'm not losing weight. And he was like, you're literally stuffing your face with protein balls with chocolate as you're saying this to me. I'm like, that's not the point.
Postpartum rage.
Not the point, Connor.
Right. You're missing the point.
The point is I'm starving.
Right. No, I keep seeing these videos on social media being like, I can't wait to stop breastfeeding so I can stop eating like a 6'5" college linebacker. And I'm like, really? I mean, I get it because like you don't lose weight when you're eating like that because your body is like, I need to eat this. Literally. But I secretly love out eating my husband and all these men around me and them looking at me and being like, whoa. Like, I love the look of shock on their faces. I get like a sick pleasure out of it. I'm like, I'm going to eat twice as much as you. And I'm also going to lose weight over the next few months.
Hot take, being a postpartum mom in the GLP-1 era is tough.
Yeah, it was really nice when I was postpartum the first time because it was like body positivity. Like every body is different and beautiful. And now it's like 90s skinny. Take a GLP-1. And it's like kind of intense.
It's intense. I get targeted literally nonstop. Like maybe 10 ads a day for a different GLP-1.
And if it's not a GLP-1, it's like a GLP-1 like
peptides,
gummy. It's always something though. It's like it's GLP-1 tea. Not everything is a GLP-1. Like that's like a specific drug. It's a marketing scheme call it GLP-1 gummy. Like just because it has green tea extract in it doesn't mean it's a GLP-1.
Yeah, I mean the predatory marketing for this towards breastfeeding moms. I have to check myself and be like, and this is zero hate to people who want to do that.
Sure.
But like, can I have a break? Because like I just am trying to like feed my child.
And also, can we talk
and
about
be okay with how I look?
Can we also talk about the fact that the reason why you're not losing weight is because your body needs to maintain a certain caloric intake to make milk and also support your normal body functions.
Yeah, I don't buy the breastfeeding safe GLP-1.
Look, I'm not a doctor.
There's no studies.
There's no studies. And if there are, I don't know about them. But I have to say that like you not being able to lose the last 15 pounds is because your body is supporting another life. And low estrogen and high cortisol from being up all night.
Right.
Those things make you hold on to fat. Also, prolactin makes you hold on to fat. It's usually in your midsection.
Right.
And that is biologically normal.
Present.
It's here. So let's just talk about tuning out all of that noise. And I get it.
It's been hard. But
I'm 20 months postpartum and I just lost all of the baby weight. But like, don't think that like 3 months postpartum you should even be thinking about trying to lose weight yet.
Yeah.
I don't even think about trying to lose it until, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I would love to be one of those people that is like, oh my God, I'm so skinny when I'm breastfeeding. Like it's burning all these calories, but I'm not. My body is like, hold on to that meat, you know?
Same.
But everyone's different. So like if that happens to you,
everyone's different.
And I see people on TikTok complaining about it. Like, oh, I'm losing so much weight breastfeeding.
The social media comparison is unhinged. Yes. I have to just keep scrolling and stay true to myself and be like,
can I just say that comparison is the thief of joy?
It's crazy.
Social media is great for a lot of things, but comparing your body postpartum to other people's bodies is just like not where it's at.
It's not it.
And I commend you for saying this out loud, that you have to check yourself with the like postpartum body image stuff, because it is so easy to fall into the trap of like,
so easy.
I need to do this. I need to be working out more. I need to be calorie restricting. I needed to be doing a GLP-1 or gummy or whatever. Like I actually just need to be feeding my baby with my body and giving myself the fuel to support life.
Right.
And it's really hard to tune out that noise and flip the script on that whole rhetoric, because there is time to get your body back and bounce back, but it's like it's not right now.
It's not right
now.
Like
that's not the priority.
It's a mantra every day.
It's really hard though, because there's
so
much predatory marketing. It's unhinged.
The weight loss targeting for moms right now, I would argue, is like at a peak.
Totally.
It's a peak.
It's the GLP-1 stuff. It's the bounce back culture. It's the Hollywood stuff. And it's not normal. Okay, so because Father's Day is coming up when this episode is launching, we're going to talk about some funny dad things, because Snaps for Dads, our worst performing episode ever to this day.
Dads are actually really active on social media. Who knew?
I'm sorry, but hot take. And I'm not going to clip this because the dads don't listen to the podcast, but they love literally coming for us in the comments. But hot take, Instagram is for the girls. Like, go away.
I'm clipping that.
No, like it is. Go on your golf, whatever hobby you're into, algorithm. Get away from my motherhood podcast clips.
My husband had a funny comment. I was like, do you have anything to add to our Father's Day episode? And he was like, I want you to ask the audience, how do golf dads get away with it?
Oh.
And I was like, that's a hot question actually for Natasha.
Do you want to know the answer? I'll share it.
Yeah.
Okay. My husband and I have been together for 12 years. We've been married for almost 6. We have 2 children. He is the Energizer Bunny.
Ooh, yeah.
So my husband wakes up 5:30 in the morning. His eyes pop open and he jumps out of bed, catapults him immediately into a morning routine. He's making coffee. He's making me coffee. He's getting the baby up. He's taking the dog on a walk, running the dog.
I love it.
Like, he has never been tired in his life before. Me, as a hobby, I like to like sit on a couch with like my girlfriends and like chit chat with a glass of wine. I like to go to a yoga class.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a low intensity type of gal. So here's where the golf all comes in here. I want you to get your energy out.
Yeah.
So that you can be a present dad, because call it whatever you want. The man is operating on a frequency that I have never been on before.
Yeah.
So he needs to have an activity. That's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to have their things, right?
Yeah.
I need to be alone.
Yes.
That's my thing. He needs to go do his activities. But the trade-off is there's no lingering after golf. You go play golf, then you come home.
Yeah.
And there's no lingering, meaning like the allotted time is 4.5 hours. Then I get it. I'm a reasonable person. If there is a golf course that's further away, if it's a special occasion, if you're traveling somewhere far, like fine. Here is what I ask for.
What do you ask?
There's no lingering after. We're not sitting at the bar after getting drunk, talking story. You had your time during golf to drink, to talk story with your buddies, to do all of the things that you needed to do. When you get home, you are now on. There is no coming home. Oh, I'm tired from my round of golf. Honey, pick up an espresso shot on your way home. You are now on dad duty. I now get my 4 hours to be around if I want to, but also to take a load off, because I've been solo parenting to support your golf.
I've been thinking a lot about like what, because when my husband asked this question, I was like, what would I do for 4 hours?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when have I ever left for 4 hours?
Right.
And he likes to fish now, and that's like a, you know, all day thing.
Like, you
and
think
I'm
golf
like,
is bad? No. Fishing? No, thank you.
Yeah, no. The good thing is you can't fish in bad weather.
Right. But like,
So it's not an every weekend thing.
But like, we live in San Diego.
Yeah, but it has to do with the wind and the tide.
Okay,
and
so
all
it's
of
like
that.
specific.
Yeah,
okay.
because he spearfishes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I was like, what should I pick up that is this amount of time? We'll see. TBD.
So that's my thing. I want to be around, but I don't want to be in charge. You know what I mean? So he comes home and he's on duty. He's got the kids in the pool. He's taking the kids down to the beach. I come, maybe I don't come. Like, I don't know, but I am not in charge for the rest of the day, basically.
Right.
We obviously all come back for like dinner together and all of that and the bedtime hours, but like, this is a partnership. So we're just trying to figure out a fair situation. That's what works for us.
Yeah.
Also, they do a lot of betting. I collect the winnings.
Oh my God.
You get to go golfing. If you win money, I collect the winnings. If you lose, I don't want to hear about it.
That is amazing.
Everyone wins.
You literally win money.
I win money every weekend. Cash. Thank you. That's now my fun money.
And
The end.
okay. Oh my God. One of our friends sent us a funny dad story.
Our prompt was, we want to know the funniest dad story, the best gift you've ever gotten your partner, or the most helpful thing that your partner did postpartum. And someone said that my husband thought that he didn't have to get rid of our convertible Mercedes because the car seat could go in the front seat.
When can a child sit in the front? Like 12?
16.
Oh
Honestly.
my God.
Okay. Sorry. But look, I'm all for safety. I just feel like my 50-pound 4.5-year-old in a car seat is just starting to be a little bit outrageous.
Yes, because don't they have to be in a car seat till like 7 or 8 or 9?
Yes,
or something?
he can get himself in and out.
Oh, like my 2-year-olds can.
He can get himself in and out. Yeah, he's forward facing now. He can get himself in and out, and like he just looks so ridiculous in this giant contraption. And look, like I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying, like, where did it, like, I know it's evidence-based and I'm not trying to fight anyone on that, but it's just feeling a little bit like over the top.
Isn't it so crazy?
But maybe it's not, because it's proven that it's the safest option. It's just an interesting sight to see these
Isn't
days.
it crazy that car seats like just weren't a thing
for
our grandparents? Babies would just like
roll around
in the back seat like
no, you would just hold your baby in the car.
Crazy.
So yeah, that's pretty funny.
We also got a story where she said it was the dead of the night at 2 a.m. and she had postpartum rage and she had to get up to feed her baby, and she goes, I need a night nurse. And her husband was like, I am the night nurse. Night nurses are a hot topic.
Yes.
Eventually.
Yes.
For another day.
Yeah. Not today.
So the question is, what was the most helpful thing your partner did for you postpartum?
Yeah. And she said in charge of cooking, cleaning, and the morning duties postpartum, which
Love
I feel
it.
like
Waking up early.
Yes. Someone else said that he handled all the friends and family communications and just prefaced it all with saying that the baby was not going to be passed around. And I feel like that is a really good tip. Your husband can handle that. A lot of the things that postpartum moms are happy about is just like being fed and watered.
Yes.
Like they're like, he fed me, he brought me coconut water. Someone said that he harvested coconut water for her. And I was like, do you have a coconut farm?
I love it.
So anyways, lots of snaps for dads.
We love dads.
We love dads. Happy Father's Day. If you want to get laid this Father's Day, pick up a sponge, do some work around the house, take something off your wife's plate.
We love you guys.
We love you guys, and we will see you next week.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
All the dads out there really doing the most these days.
Yeah.
And we love you.
We love you.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us today on the couch.
If you love this episode, and we know you did, make sure to follow Moms Interrupted on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube so you never miss an episode.
And if you have 2 seconds, rate us 5 stars. It helps more moms find the show.
And helps us keep growing this thing without charging moms.
Yay for moms! Share this episode with a friend, your group chat, or any mom who needs it.
We'll see you next Thursday on the couch.